Hello and welcome to Team Subtlety and Questing for some Cheston. Today I am Swalton and I'll be playing Magnus. We are just following off from our latest adventure into the House of Belmont, to talk to the Mayor of Katarina to help join the police force with our own forces to defend the city. Joining me today are the lovely companions of our usual party. First up is John C.
John T here, ready to fuck shit up.
Cool. And who do you play?
I play Archie, the party rogue, who is ready to steal things and possibly get killed by his own party members.
Okay. Moving on from there, we have Kate Zilla.
Yo, hi, I'm Kate Zilla, and I'm playing Hadari, the druid in the group, who has just found out she can now fly. So I'm excited for this.
Sounds great. Okay, next up is going to be RoboShop.
Hi, I'm RoboShop. I play Saba, and I am also here to F the S up.
That's
Also
such a
joining us
cleric move.
It really is. Also joining us today is Codename B.
Yo, and I'll be playing Rusty, the paladin who he's gonna be a shield to his friends and try and go to a forest.
Try.
Yep. And I myself am Swalton. I play Magnus, the party wizard. And joining me today is also Westland Demon.
Hello, I'm a Demon, and I'm playing Adorable, the Eldritch Knight, Magnus's companion and brother in arms.
Okay, and there's a party. And DMing for us today is Sovereign.
And I am Sovereign, and I am God, as always. So let's dive right back in.
To us, God.
I am a kind and benevolent God. I will only kill you when you say nasty things about me to my face.
Please don't smite.
So can someone be interested in giving us the recap for last week's session?
Yeah, I'll give a
Just
quick
so everyone's on
recap.
board. Yep.
Yep. So what essentially was agreed after going to House Belmont and talking to Lord Belmont, it was said we have to go and find various allies to help us in the fight against Lord Tepes and his draconic creations. The party, the party chose to split, with Adorable, Archie, Saba, and Magnus choosing to go speak to Lady Balnades, who is in charge of the police force of Katarina, choosing to take the more subtle approach and going in via a secret entrance. We followed through the sewers, finding a few assassins along the way and a few traps. We were able to quickly defeat the assassins, and then after a very brief, somewhat grim meeting with Lady Balnades, where Lord Tepes was already in attendance, a fight ensued where Archie was taken captive for wearing the scalp and disguise of the late husband of one of Lady Balnades' advisors. And then after Tepes' forces chose to force their way into the Balnades temple, mansion rather, we were able to help extricate Lady Balnades, and that's where we pick up now, with the four of us and her retinue trying to escape the tunnels.
Fantastic. Cheers to that. And yes, where we will begin, you guys are still currently in the tunnels, and if you will look at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, you should see yourselves.
It always changes.
It always changes, I know.
It does.
I see me. Cool. I'll continue. Am I still holding the woman now? Yes, she's being held by her retainer now.
Yeah, she's now kind of got her security team with her. You guys are up in front.
Cool. I will lead the way.
Cool.
I think we were slightly past the tripwire that was.
I think you set it up.
Yeah. So what happened was you had frozen the first two traps with your Ray of Frost, but when the guards are coming through, they've been setting them back up. So if you guys are followed,
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. I believe Armin is still summoned with me, so I'll just have him set at the in a hidden area towards the top of the tunnel.
yeah,
Did I have Russ? I think I had Russ, right?
you did, but Russ was actually killed by one of the assassins, and as far as I'm aware, you didn't resummon him.
Poor boy. Oh, I'll leave him then. Let him rest.
You're a potato boy.
He's not a potato. Not anymore. Cool. I will lead the way. That's a fairly quick pace. Oh, fuck it, I'll spin. Why not?
Cool.
Okay, do we hear the enemy behind us?
Well, from what you're standing right now, you are hearing sort of battering against the door, the larger door before the secret entrance, because they saw you go through that way, and before Saba released his Thunder God, Spiritual Guardian. So they've not quite followed you into the cavern yet, or the tunnel yet.
Okay, cool. So we can hear them behind us, but they aren't actually chasing us just yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think Adorable has the right idea. Let's get moving, and I'll start to usher the rest of the retinue forward.
Okay.
Yep. Yes. I'll move forward as well. Moving up to Adorable on this end to clear out space for the rest of them to come through. Saba, Archie, let's get moving. Araman will let us know when they come through.
Okay. Could you two roll me a perception check?
We
Which
can.
two? Me?
Well, it was the ones in front, but if
Okay.
you're there, that's fine.
Oh, I've run up, yeah.
That's fine. Okay, so
Ooh.
Adorable, you notice the tripwire that had been sort of set up between a couple of the crates. You notice there's one here, and also just up here.
Cool. I'll point them out to everybody. There's a druid here.
Hi, Harry. Hey, how's it going?
Fancy meeting you here.
Kate, you are not currently here.
Back into the shadows you go, Hadari.
That's fine. I can live in the shadows.
That's Kurtz's job.
Oh, someone got excited there.
That was a very angry doggy.
Yeah,
Cool.
okay. Well, let's inform the rest of the retinue as well.
Yeah.
Saba, seeing as you're quite a perceptive individual, do you want to go first through this little section and look for other traps?
Almighty God, can I see there's a way to collapse the tunnel behind?
Roll me an investigation check.
Okie dokie. I'm not Russ. I clicked the wrong button.
That's no worries. Is that the same?
I rolled as Adorable, just.
Oh right, okay, no worries.
So, like-
That's fine. Yeah, so you kind of take a look around, and you're not entirely certain. You think there's a chance, but you don't currently have the firepower.
I've got a grenade.
Do you actually?
I do have one grenade
I
left.
thought they were all gone. But you kind of feel like maybe this grenade wouldn't be enough.
What about
I mean, would a fireball be enough?
my portable battering ram?
That portable battering ram is a fucking god. You can do anything with that.
Okay.
I unmute myself for 1 fucking second.
Archie, do you want to come through the tunnel so I can try and collapse it? Like knock down some of the supports or something. Very riskily.
Yeah.
I can collapse
Silently
it.
and edgily follows the rest of the party. Excellent.
Can I just take a quick moment to heal myself?
Well, everyone should stand back while I
You
try
can,
and
yeah.
collapse the tunnel.
Yeah, do you want help with this, brother? Or will I just get out of your way?
Get out of the way.
Just
Do
gonna
it. Follow
help.
them. Oh no, Saba, don't stand there.
And Saba, move.
Oh.
Saba, come back.
Sorry, I had to leave the room a second. I went into danger.
I hit the support.
Okay, so you pretty much crack the support beam and a big clear break for it, but the roof doesn't actually come down.
Can I try again?
Of course you can, yeah.
Hit it. Oh,
Saba,
wow.
what is happening? Do you want to go on ahead of the rest of the retinue as we leave?
Someone better be on hand to pull me out of the bubble, guys.
Magnus will stay back and help you out if needed be.
Okay, so you smash into the support beam again. This time, the support beam actually part of the support beam actually falls off and hits the floor, and the roof doesn't cave down. The support beam is gone.
I punched the wall.
Okay.
Is it stone behind the support?
Yeah,
is it dirt?
it's a stone roof.
I punched the wall in anger.
You hurt your hand. Take 1 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I'm slightly more enraged.
It's like, you're not Krusk.
Is there any way I can see that I could collapse it?
I would say you could probably. I would say roll me another investigation check if you want.
So can I support him in this?
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do the help action then, and Adorable, you can.
It didn't help.
Oh.
You're not sure whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm not an architect. That's not one of my skill sets.
You feel like it should have come down by now.
You should.
Yeah.
Throw the grenade and see what happens. I mean, I'm not here.
No with the grenade. No more grenades.
My initial thoughts were the grenade would do nothing, so I don't want to.
Yeah, they are frag grenades, so they wouldn't actually have much in the way of actual explosive force. Would a fireball do anything here, Sovereign?
I'm just going to hit the wall again with the batting ram.
Okay. You just bash the battering ram into the stone wall. It doesn't budge, but it does make an interesting sound.
0 damage.
Okay, brother, maybe it's time we just need to fall back. This may be well constructed.
Yeah, let's back off.
Yeah.
That's because the grenades weren't designed for combat.
They've never done anything good in combat either.
I said they weren't designed for it.
What
Are
are
they
what you said the
designed
other-
for collapsing mine tunnels?
That's exactly what they were designed for.
But you just
They
said it wouldn't
collapsed the
work.
ditch
You just said
once.
it wouldn't work, yeah.
I said you don't know if it would, don't think it would work.
I know, and I'm intelligent. If I don't think it will work, I'm not going to throw it, am I?
Yeah, exactly.
One wouldn't throw it, one would place it and then walk calmly away.
No, I was just told that I don't know how. I don't think.
Yeah,
it will
he's not.
work.
He's not going to try because he's failed the check.
Anyway, Sabbath.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, let's continue through. Based on because my memory is very, very good, are there any other tripwires that we should be aware of in here?
You will recall there was one other one, which was here, but you kind of avoided that. Well, the other ones avoided that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And in
Okay,
this room, other than that, that was it. There are other ones in the room beyond, but you haven't got to them yet.
Okay.
So the rent you are moving
So
up.
Sabbath's going to lead the way with his elven eyes.
Yep. Go for it, Saba. Do you want to take the front?
Okay. Saba, what do your elven eyes see? It's really fucking dark.
I'll follow you, Sabbath. Well, I'll stand beside you.
I'll stay at the rear of the group. I can
With
get a few.
Archie, hopefully.
Yeah, Archie, you want to stay with me?
I will lead the charge from back here.
Let me see. Could Archie, can you roll me in a perception check?
Archie gets assassinated.
Again?
John? Oh, he is.
Jono? Jono, you
Okay.
there? John, put the Chinese food down.
Archie, you hear a clattering upstairs, and you get the idea that the creatures who are pursuing you have finally broken through the door.
Does Araman see this?
Is Araman with you, or?
No, Araman's back at the tunnel entrance.
He's got to be within 100 feet
Oh.
of you, right?
Of course.
Right,
In that,
remember.
I did not see Ironman there. Ironman does see this, yes.
Okay.
So
So I will let the rest of the party know they're broken through, and we should pick up the pace. And then I'll dismiss Araman and then have him appear next to me.
okay.
Or actually, hold on. So can I? I think I can see into the room up with the enemy forces.
Wait, Armin can't tell you.
Yeah.
Armin can't tell you that he's been there because he's over 100 feet away from you.
Yeah, he from where he is, he probably would only see a portion of the room. Basically all he would see would be some of these sort of creatures coming towards you.
Gotcha. Right. How many does he clock?
So far, he would clock about. So that's about 8 so far. That have come through.
Okay. And are they're moving towards us or the other doors?
They're going. Well, some of them are going towards other doors. And other ones are heading towards the stairs as if they knew where they were.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to dismiss Araman and then have him be summoned next to me again.
Okay.
And I'll move him over.
In that case, I shall.
And I'll plop him up in the corner so he can watch us.
Cool.
Oh, right. Actually, I can't talk to. I can't see through his eyes over 100 feet away. In that case, I'll pop him over here in this corner to watch the rest of the room. And I'll begin trying to usher the rest of the group out. So,
Cool.
Saba, 10 to pick up the pace. Let's move.
This may be a bad suggestion, but do you think we should try setting some of the shit on this room on fire? Just try and slow them down?
Well, I mean, Mang is a paramaniac, so.
I'm not a paramaniac. I just have a gift.
But we could.
We certainly could. Based on hearing a suggestion from Saba, is there anything particularly flammable in these barrels?
Boxes, wood.
Yeah, well, the wood themselves, obviously. You guys haven't actually checked into any of the barrels, and to do so would probably take a bit of time.
Okay. Right. In that case, I will begin casting Firebolt to strike. Once everyone's away, and I should be the last one in here, I'll strike Firebolt on here, the series of supplies, and the box up here as well.
You'll do it to everything you can see.
Yeah, well, I kind of figure I'll probably not have so much time to cast this.
Well,
and
yeah, but
keep up with you.
It's an action, right? And each round takes 6 seconds. So
6 seconds.
you can cast it 10 times in a minute.
Okay, in that case, yeah, I'll set the room on fire as best I can, aiming for the most flammable items, so wooden barrels, cloth, sacks, and whatnot, and it'll spread from there.
Okay.
Are you doing finger guns while you do it?
I am. I want to make sure that when I'm pointing a gun, I want to have the flame come out of the index finger and a little trail of smoke come out of my thumb each time. It's and blow the smoke away, because that's how Magnus does fire now.
I never thought I would be the one promoting setting places on fire.
Yeah, I mean, Sabbath, this is a lot of growth for you, so I'm proud.
Well, I mean,
So,
you've got experience too far.
Yeah, we've all been painfully aware what fire can do now.
Well,
I remember there being a trap here.
Oh yeah, there was. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Ross,
pincushion trap.
Just a quick question.
Yep.
Was there any other places you were sitting on fire there? Just those 3?
Everything made of wood.
Everything I can see and continue to keep up with the rest of the group. So ideally,
Right, okay.
Ideally this stuff as well, if I can see it.
Right, no worries.
So all the barrels, all the boxes, anything like that.
Cool, no worries. Right, cool. Then you set some of the crates on fire. The larger ones, nothing seems to happen. However, when you hit this one here, there's a small explosion. And could you roll me a dex saving throw?
But no, sorry, so I'm casting this as I'm walking out the room, so I would be in the middle of the retinue essentially. But I believe they're still moving up.
Yeah, they're still moving up. Cool. I thought you were still standing there. Cool.
No, so I'm continuing to follow the group, and I'm just firing these behind me as I move. This is more of a smoke screen than to actually try and cause any damage to the guys following us. So
no worries.
This is the last thing to do before
you do hear a large bang when you hit that one. Then.
Boop. Something so expensive.
You do kind of see one of the bodyguards kind of turn around and look at you, and then he kind of gives you an appraising nod before he keeps running forward.
Okay. Like somebody else appreciates my gift. That's good to see.
Okay, so
Okay. Well, let's continue onwards then. Saba, what do your elf eyes see?
Blood splatter, and I remember there being a trap here. Trying to remember.
Remember how?
What was it that set this up? Was it a pressure plate in the ground?
I want to say pressure plate. Yeah.
Yeah, so there was a pressure plate on the ground. But I'm going to say if you guys are kind of trying in a rush, roll me a dex to avoid it.
We could just.
Could I cast? Oh, can I? Could I cast light on the pressure plate to make sure it's easily avoidable for the rest of the peeps?
Yeah, you can do that.
Please tell me I've got it. Wait, that's a cantrip, isn't it?
Yep. If you don't,
Yes,
then I've got it.
cantrip. I cast light on it and then try to walk over it.
Cool. Okay, then
Cast Dex.
yeah, but you can do so with advantage now.
Yay.
I don't want to roll that.
Guys, I'm doing things, guys.
There is advantage. Don't worry.
Oh,
See, this is why I didn't want to roll that.
I'm so sorry.
Why would you?
brother, no. You've got fancy armor on. You should be okay.
Yeah, you're only taking 4 damage.
Can I?
As
Does it actually go through my armor? That's sad.
yeah, so because it's basically hundreds of, well, not hundreds, but there's quite a lot of spears kind of shooting out.
Yeah.
One of them just gets into a little bit of a joint.
Am I into fancy? Okay, fine. Ow, guys, I'm stuck.
Oh.
Can I, while the spears are out and impaled me, can I bait the spears?
You could probably break them, yeah.
Cool. Can I do that?
Yeah, roll me a strength check.
God damn it, Adorber. Why did you roll a 4?
So cool. So you kind of reach out and grab a couple of the spears, and you try to break them. You successfully manage to break 2, which makes the trap easier for everyone else to get by.
Hooray. I'll just bleed over here.
Just gonna quickly roll Dex saving throw for these guys.
I mean, can we just keep the trap trigger and just climb over it? I think
Yeah,
that would be
could I just cast something like Ray of Frost to cause a block of ice to weigh down the pressure plate, then it just stays triggered the whole time, and we can move
Yeah.
around the spears.
That's fine.
Okay, I'll move past the retinue and politely ask Lady Balnades to step aside whilst I deal with the trap, and then
Okay.
I'll blast Ray of Frost down to trigger the spears to come out. Enough that I'm sure it's not going to give up. The ice isn't going to give way until everyone's past it.
Right, cool, no worries. Then they all press up against the wall, and the spears jut out again, and they don't retract. The ice kind of keeps it down, and Belnades kind of looks at you and says, "That's a useful talent. Cheers."
It's like, we have many useful skills, Lady Balnades. And then I'll move back. I'll move to the back of the group again and make sure that I'm the last one across. I'd rather make sure everyone's together.
Okay, no worries.
Okay. I would have helped if I was at the front. I'm sorry, brother. It's like, looks like some of your blood crystallized though. That's pretty cool. And then I'll move past the spirit.
Right, no worries. Okay,
Damn
so you
you,
guys.
Damn you.
I didn't know you were going to get impaled.
No, it wasn't you. It was our Almighty God.
Oh, okay.
Well, he calls me Almighty at least. Okay, so you guys.
Probably to avoid further spearing.
So you guys move past the trap, and you do. There is the one that you guys had broken earlier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you can bypass that with very little problem, and head back downstairs into the sort of the escape tunnel /
Okay.
strangely fresh sewer.
Did it cover a spike bit?
Oh yeah,
With the spikes on the thing.
spikes were on the bottom bit.
Okay.
Yeah, so you should be fine.
Cool.
I'm just gonna...
Yeah, I wonder if it's worth flipping it over, but to be honest, I can't be bothered because I'll probably hurt myself doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just get her out of the tunnel.
Follow the Sahaba.
I'm gonna look this thing up and say, after you, too adorable. Did he die?
He did not.
Okay, cool.
This is where I'm going to push you into the next trap. Let's keep going.
Cool. So you guys head on through downstairs, and you find yourselves back in the sewer tunnel.
Which corner?
You should be in the sort of top hand towards the right. Oh, let me just. There we are. You should see yourself now.
Top?
Yeah, top.
The top left.
Ah, he said right. That was
Oh,
confusing me.
kind of more middle. Yeah, sorry.
Yes, center to left.
Okay.
I forgot how long this map was.
Sab, get back up here.
Wow. Wait, where are you?
Wait, what? No,
You're behind.
am I? Okay, hang on.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
kind of
we're
going
heading
towards
to the left. The left is where daylight is.
Okay, now remember there was a trap here because some idiot last game stepped over it and then stepped back into it. Look, we're not going to name names, but let's keep an eye out for that.
Please push him into it again.
Roll strength.
Okay.
Only a retard would intentionally set off a trap.
Saba, can you roll me strength?
What the f... Come on, guys.
Saba stops.
Mhm.
Set off the traps.
I forgot to say.
Saba, you get pushed through the hole, you deck it, and you fall into the tripwire.
I shout very clearly, Saba, hold your breath, before I see the cloud come out.
Nothing actually happens because this is the one he tripped earlier.
I
Come
remember
on,
my-
man. I know you like getting high off that gas, but come on.
I remember that.
Get hit with fireballs. Get pushed into traps. You guys are anuses.
Hey, a lot of my fire saved your ass down there, cleric.
Yeah, a lot of my healings saved your ass over the multiple adventures.
It's
Exactly.
fine,
See,
it's
I only
fine,
bring you a
Sab.
little
You're
bit.
the one that you already triggered this trap, remember?
One of these days, you're all gonna need me, and you're all gonna die.
And yeah, but then we'll be dead and we won't care anymore.
Yeah, we won't more. Yeah, we won't. We won't be sad. We'll just be dead.
You'll be sitting as ghosts in the graveyard, like, well, shit.
Oh man, Saba could have helped there. It's a
And
shame
then-
he died first.
And then we'll haunt you.
It's a shame he went to the pub and let us die.
Yeah, he finally did what he threatened to do all those times. He just went
Anyway,
to the pub.
I think we should be running.
We should be
Yes.
running away from these attackers. Let's continue.
You
Archie.
guys
Yeah.
will hear, just point of interest, you will hear a resounding boom, followed by a sort of couple of smaller crashes, just as you kind of bypassing the sewer grate.
Is that from behind us?
That's from back the way you came.
Brother, your battering ram worked.
I don't know if it did work. I think it was probably the stuff that you set on fire.
I was trying to give you the credit, man. Okay.
I know. But Dawn is very little.
It's very straightforward. Okay.
To the hole.
Let's check if anyone's outside first before we head out.
I poke my
And-
head up.
Okay. So you will see your contact who actually brought you to this tunnel, waiting for you rather impatiently. And as soon as she kind of sees the great move, turns around and sees you and goes, "Oh, for about time. How are you all right?
I'm a little bit stabbed.
Well, we can get you some med care as soon as we get back to the manor."
We've got the lady with her. with us. I forgot her last name.
Balnades.
Balnades.
Fantastic, good work. And just mush the soldiers up.
I'm going to quickly message Adorable, seeing you talking to somebody, and say we probably shouldn't head straight back to the manor if we're being chased by Tempest's guards, and Balnades may not trust us to take her to Belmont if she suspects him.
Well, where
So
would you suggest?
That I'm not too sure about.
Safe house?
Safe house means they might trace it back to us.
Well, then it's probably best to go to Belmont because he's got an army. Well, sort of an army.
True.
And if Belmont's protecting her, then she'd trust
Should be able to trust him.
She's not really in a position to resist at this point.
Yeah, maybe we should suggest. Okay, is everybody else outside?
Yeah, everyone's outside now.
Then let's have a very quick conversation before we start heading off. Maybe we should address it with her first before we start just moving in that direction. We don't want to try and not manhandle her, but force them to go somewhere they don't want to.
We don't have time to waste.
Yeah, I'll quickly turn to Lady Balnades and say, Lady Balnades, we don't have time to waste. We should head back to House Belmont, and then we can have a response prepared while we're there. Is that all right with you?
But Belmont, he's under investigation. How can I trust him?
You can conduct your investigation from his house.
Yeah,
so at this point, we don't have any other choice.
Roll a persuasion.
I'm going to fail.
I mean, if anything was to happen to you, it would be very clear it was Lord Belmont, whereas we have evidence to suggest that it's in fact Lord Tepes. And also you can certainly investigate him in more detail when you're within House Belmont. He won't be able to hide as easily if he is guilty.
Holy shit.
Cool.
I've got -1 to that.
Amazing. So Cypher kind of considers you, and well, you start speaking as well, Magnus, and she kind of nods a little bit, and she goes, "Right, fair enough. You guys can get me there safely. We'll work something out." And she turned. Yeah, you guys start heading towards Lord Belmont's manor, which we will then do a quick jump to. Actually, I don't know if Kate's back. Is Kate Zilla back? She is still muted.
Actually, I would just want to actually quickly check. Can I sense if Rusty or Hidari are within range for me to message as a cantrip?
What's the range on that?
That is something I'm looking for just now. I'm not a very good mage. I don't know all these things off the top of my head. I need to check my spellbook. The range is only 120 feet. Yeah, they're outside of range.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, they'll definitely be outside of range, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Cool. Then I guess because Kate's not back, we can just do this a little bit without her, and it's not really going to change too much. But we'll quickly jump back to the safe house, where currently the other members of the party are planning.
Dying.
Yeah, they're dying. Yeah, they're just. They're not even alive.
Guys, I'll jump back in for this bit.
Dying of boredom.
Still dying.
Still dying. Cool.
So Cross got stabbed.
Cross did not get stabbed. I wish he
who
got stabbed.
Adorable got stabbed. Someone got
Yes.
stabbed. Yeah, someone got impaled. Like Alright.
Cool. So you guys have woken up the next day, and you guys were preparing to go to the sort of forest. And when you kind of wake up and go downstairs, you will see basically it's a soldier who's dressed in the uniform of Belmont, talking to Xantu, and Xantu looks quite annoyed at the moment.
Doesn't he always look annoyed?
Yeah.
He has for the past couple of days, yeah.
What's going on?
Um,
Thought we were getting ready to leave.
we were. Belmont's summoned us. He's asked us to come back to the manor, which is a little frustrating, but there's no real point in refusing him.
As long as we don't delay too long, I suppose that's all right.
Fair enough. Cross, however, kind of looks at Xantu and he says, "I thought we were going to get the grog." And Xantu's like, "We can do that still." And that's Xantu looks at you and goes, "Is there any other preparations you want to make?"
Nope, I think it was just collecting the magical items we discussed. Apart from that, I'm good.
The soldier kind of goes, "They'll be waiting for you at the manor."
I suppose that's as good a reason as any to go.
Wonderful. Then if you'll follow me. And he leaves and Xantu follows. Cross, however, does not. Huh?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Yeah, I kind of got a little bit.
That wasn't for you guys, sorry.
Ah.
It's not for you.
Okay, so I guess you guys are continuing on to the manor then.
Yep.
So at this point, we'll jump to the new map. I'm going to just put you guys in the middle. There's Cross, there's Rusty, there's Xantu.
And there's a potato.
Potato.
As a potato. Okay. So the gate's currently open, and the soldier guy who led you here takes a position next to the gate, but he does usher you through. And you guys can follow through. And I'm just going to open up the map a bit more.
Oh, I didn't see my character hiding there in the green for a second. Ha.
Might know how we all feel.
Cool.
This looks like an ambush.
Well, no, they're not pointed at us.
Yeah.
As you do approach, you guys will note that the fortress is not as heavily manned as you've previously seen it, but there are quite a few soldiers about, and their siege weapons are manned at the moment. However, when you do pass through the gate, you'll find Lord Belmont by himself waiting to receive you. And as you approach him, he reaches out a hand to you, Rusty.
I take his hand and shake it and say, "Hello, we've come as requested."
Thanks for coming. I realise it's inconvenient, but there's been a development. I needed Xantu's eyes for this one. Also, you guys are free to collect your items, which I have for you here. And he turns around and opens up sort of a crate and pulls out a tower shield, which has been kind of furnished and sort of green wooden leaves around the edges of it. And he gives it to you, Rusty, and says,
Beautiful.
"This is called the Shield of the Bulwark, I'm told. Tyria spent some time making the decorations suit your armor. I hope it's to your liking."
Yes, very much so.
And
I'll make sure and thank him next time I see him.
will do. And he looks to Xantu and Hidari and says, "Unfortunately, your items aren't exactly ready yet. Hopefully, we'll get to them as soon as possible." And he says, "If you guys want to wait here, wait for your companions. I believe they'll be on their way soon. And I need to speak to Xantu privately." And Xantu kind of mutters, "If I must," and leaves with him.
While we wait, I'm going to sit and attune to the shield.
No worries.
How are you attuning to it?
I'm sitting with it and studying it.
Just rubbing it.
Just rubbing it softly, purring.
What's the diary doing?
What is Hadari doing?
With Rusty.
Begging her landlady for food. That's what she's doing.
I don't want to
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Okay, well, as Rusty
That
is
was an amazing conversation there.
Yeah, that was some heavy role playing. It was
I thought we were waiting for everyone else to act.
well, you could have done something in the meantime.
Where's my magical weapon?
Well, we were supposed to discuss that.
Yep.
We'll work something out.
Yeah. All good.
Yeah, you're fine. You're a druid. You can just turn into a direwolf and fuck people up.
Or an
Hey.
owl and fly, you know?
I know I can find it. So excited.
Can her magic thing be a saddle that resizes to whatever she turns into?
No. Don't think that's how wild shape works.
That's kind of kinky as well.
It actually is. Yeah, let's leave that, please.
Yeah,
Well, it's a
never
fair
mind.
idea. Polymorphing armor would be good. Something that boosts your AC.
That's what I said.
Your wild shape. Now you said saddle. There's a big difference between armor
You were
and
implying
saddle.
you wanted to ride the direwolf. I know in the riding a horse way.
My is already with the dial. Wrote the dial.
Is that a euphemism?
They're all euphemisms. That's the problem.
Magnus did it.
Say, I will set you on fire.
I've got a shield.
Fire doesn't care about no shields, boy.
Absorb elements. You're only making me stronger.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
So we're out on a tangent there.
Yes,
Yes, a
we
little
did.
bit, yeah.
Okay, well, in that case, at this point, you guys have just reached the manor, and alongside your companions, and you've been reunited.
Oh, hey, it's us.
Hey, open the doors. I know these guys.
I
The
think they
gate
know us
was
too.
the gate's previously already open. They kind of see you coming with Belnades in tow, and one of them kind of looks to each other, and one of them nods. The second one runs off into the manor, into the fort, and runs off into the distance after Lord Belmont.
I'll message then the person running and inform him he has Lord Belmont has an honoured guest who will be attending, Lady Balnades. And then proceed into the courtyard as I see Rusty and Hadari.
Cool.
Where have you guys been? What have you been up to? What's the story?
Well, we've been having a very lovely chat with Lady Balnades here, and unfortunately, it would appear Lord Tepus's forces have chosen to attack her. We've moved here for safekeeping, and I'll shout to the men on the battlements: prepare to defend yourselves.
Did you see Lord Tepus himself?
He was indeed there at the meeting.
Did he have wings?
No, he was keeping his changes to a minimum. He appeared.
Abel was there as well, I think.
His son Abel was there. Yes, the one you're not a fan of.
Also
Did you slay his son?
No,
We attempted but failed. But
I did.
He
I-
choked out Archie though, so that was great.
Archie almost got struck by
very-
lightning. That was fun.
I fairly mortally wounded Thingy's wife.
Fosk, Lady
Sure.
Fosk. Yeah.
Did you mortally wound Lady of Fosk?
I did. She escaped though.
That was supposed to be Westminster, but yeah, Mayor of Astora.
She teleported away at the last second.
Oh, these teleport. Was it pendant teleport? Was it or?
I believe it was a separate spell entirely. I believe it was Dimension Door she used to escape.
Avoiding that booming blade. It was sad.
I know, very upsetting, but you did your best, brother.
I'm sure she'll target me first next.
Almost definitely.
And I will be there to stand in her way.
Although if Archie's there, it'll probably be a toss-up.
True. He won't be wearing the scalp of her deceased husband.
Archie showed up dressed as her deceased husband and wearing a scalp, and she took a slight offence.
I remember that disguise, actually. I remember us doing that and being like, I wonder if this will have any positive or negative consequences.
It had incredibly negative consequences.
I can imagine so.
Mostly for Archie.
Yeah.
Everyone else.
I just felt like
It was
would just be...
incredibly positive.
Archie lost all his equipment again.
Oh no!
I think it's the third time.
Where's Deathbow now?
It's currently in a fortress that is currently occupied by the enemy.
Currently full of dragons.
Yeah. So as you guys were talking,
People just don't want me to have weapons, apparently. It's totally
fine.
unfair.
Ask the guard.
Rusty picks up a stone and hands it to Archie and says, "Here's another weapon for your supplies."
Thanks, mate.
I believe.
Yeah, Archie. By the way, you're gonna have. Yeah, I need that dagger back off of you. Please don't lose that one too.
Why are you stealing all Archie's weapons?
It's in my prison wallet, don't worry.
I want it back cleaned.
No promises.
He wants it back more than ever now.
I do.
Archie,
I can use it by alchemy.
Archie, go and speak to the armorer and try and get some new equipment.
Cool.
It's maybe some armor that can't be taken off.
Can we get some softened glue?
I think
Where's Terrell? I need to speak to Terrell and steal that
Just stick
crossbow
the
from
armor,
him.
the super glue the armor to him.
Right. So as you guys are sort of discussing, 3 soldiers in Belmont garb come over, and they go over to Lady Balnades and request that she follow them into the manor, and they'll take over from here. And majority of them leave with her. And one of the soldiers, however, stays with you guys, and he approaches you and says, "If what you say that the fort's going to be under attack, then you'll stand ready to help protect it, right?"
Why don't we take the battle to them?
Lusty, do you mind giving some of the injured party a background? See what they on hands. Mostly Magnus.
I could do with a little bit of healing, but I'm not too bad just now.
Oh, I thought you were fairly hurt. Never mind.
I'm on a scale of 1 to 47. I'm around about a 30. So.
Well, in that case, can I get back though?
Yeah, and I'll let the guard know. It's like we said ready to help defend Katarina, but I believe my companion here has the better idea. If we were to go and take the fight to the enemy and reclaim House Belmont, we might gain some goodwill from the dear lady there and take out more of the enemy. They won't be expecting an attack.
Do we have any healers in the fort who might be able to help my comrades here?
Not currently, I'm afraid. Lord Belmont has sent out his best men to reorganize his forces. Sorry about that.
Okay.
No health potions, nothing?
I can see what we have stocked, but we won't have much.
Gotcha.
Okay. With that in mind, I'm going to send Araman up into the sky to just kind of give an overview to look out for any clear forces of enemies coming towards us.
Right, okay.
It's like, where has Lord Tepes went? That's right, where has Lord Belmont?
Lord Belmont is currently in his manor.
I'm laughing too much at my own stupid joke.
I mean, that's a pretty stupid joke, but that's quite funny.
You should say it with your words.
Lusty, touch me. I'm adorable.
Hey.
It's like, if possible, I think it would be good if we were to join in the meeting between Lord Belmont and Lady Balnades.
I give you 5.
Only 5?
If you'll follow me, then.
You've patched up my 1 spear wound.
Okay, I'll follow the guard.
Cool. And
after being left with no healing last time in the middle of an intense battle, Rusty's a lot more cautious about laying hands willy-nilly.
Sorry, Magnus, I'm just going to put you there so I can just copy and paste so everyone's got the same health.
Such a selfish paladin.
it's not selfish if I don't heal you now, but then save your life later.
I mean, the way health works, giving me health now is exactly the same as giving me health later. It makes no difference.
Well, unless you're, dying and then suddenly you get healed.
Yeah, true. Where do we go?
Okay.
Oh, it's a...
So you guys should be center top. I actually haven't changed the map yet. That makes sense.
Ah.
There
It's
we are.
white. No, that's mine.
So he leads you up to the manor. You'll note that when you guys came here the first time, there was quite a few guards kicking around. Right now, it seems fairly deserted.
Okay.
That doesn't bode well.
Like that's I guess the men are very busy elsewhere.
We best head up to the meeting room then.
Yeah, let's head inside. I'll quickly glance in at the bunk room that we were in previously.
Okay.
Are there any oil stains near the bed Krusk was in?
There's not oil stains, but there are a few blood stains in the bed you guys performed an autopsy in.
No one performed an autopsy. It was just an examination.
Yeah.
Mag, I'm fairly sure Saba cut it open. Because that's
He
how they
did
figured.
cut it open.
Because that's how we figured out they were still fairly human inside.
Well, I thought Savage had really good eyes. You could tell.
Yeah, plus like all the blood would
He
be at
just
the bottom of
stares
the
at
body
it.
anyway. There shouldn't be too much blood kicking around.
He's like, no. That's
Not too
not
much.
that's not the shape of a kidney.
Not too much blood, but there's still blood
is the
stains.
painting still there, or is that moved?
No, he stole it.
Yeah, the frame's actually
I-
gone.
See, Ross knows that, but Magnus doesn't.
Yeah, the
But-
painting's gone. The frame's gone. You're not sure what happened to it.
Huh. Well,
the
I'm still gonna
soldier
blame
kind of hears you say it doesn't really bode well that the soldiers must be busy. He's like, yeah, they're manning the walls outside.
Well, that's fair enough. Well, let's
Uh,
head inside then and get to the business of the day before we go and face some more of these Tempest bastards.
Right, you are, sir. Unfortunately, they're not going upstairs. And as he sees Adorable and Rusty already making their way up, and he goes,
Why didn't you say that sooner?
I was talking to the other one. We'll be in the library.
Oh,
And-
I just like books.
I am a fan of books.
Like, you said don't go upstairs. Now you're feeling upstairs. What's going on?
Oh, sorry, that's just bad map thing on the Roll20. That is actually the ground floor, and
Oh,
this, yeah. The upstairs is actually a separate map from this one.
yeah. Very confusing.
It is, yeah. It's just a bit of pain on my end, but
So arguably we were on the ground floor.
I'm just going to move the stairs away. There we
Yeah.
are.
Goodbye, sir.
How did you do that?
Magic.
That was pretty magical.
Okay, let's proceed. When I get into the... Oh, okay, they're actually in the meeting room already. Perfect.
And
I'm gonna look around and see if there's anything I can notice immediately that's amiss.
okay. Roll me a perception check. You notice absolutely nothing.
Everything seems absolutely fine here.
Okay, I believe you.
That's the wrong one. Cool. So yeah, you guys enter into the library, and there's a couple of Belnades' men are here, and so is Xantu, and him and Belmont are currently standing on top of the sort of the stone circle that I had previously described to you guys when you were last visited here. The one that kind of had the sort of draconic writings around it. And Belmont's kind of going through some instructions with Xanto, and he's kind of pointing out different parts of the sort of circle. And when
What
you
are
guys,
you doing?
Belmont looks up here and he's, I'm trying to activate the defenses I have put in place. I just needed Xanto's help with it.
Can we give any assistance?
Not from you guys personally. This requires a bit of divine magic, and Xanto has offered to help. So shouldn't need too much help from you guys.
How does this relate to the portal?
This, absolutely nothing. I had my portal ripped out years ago.
Has Lady Thingy... I should write her name down.
Scylla?
Lady Balnades
Oh.
spoken to you about how her house fell.
Not currently. I'm afraid not.
Is she
We'll get.
not in the room?
She is.
Okay. Never mind.
They've just been kind of waiting patiently. Okay, so Lord Belmont kind of finishes off discussing his sort of plan with Xanto, and he kind of steps off towards you guys.
Well, it's not better.
Ooh, no, that's bad.
Whoa.
Oh wow.
Sorry, David. I'll do some editing of this. We get a chance. David, I think your jack might be coming out a little bit. That was a lot of static going on there.
Is it still doing it?
I bet, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still getting quite a bit.
Sake. I need to get a new one. Okay, I'm just gonna have myself muted for most of the game then.
Oh.
All right. Well, yeah, you can still jump back in and still chat and stuff. I think it's just when it's quiet moments.
Right.
Cool.
We'll jump back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So Lord Belmont kind of steps away from Xanto, and Xanto takes a position in the middle, and he says, I need to understand what happened. And he's looking at you too, Magnus and Adorable.
Okay. Well, as discussed, we went to talk to Lady Balnades about the further security of the city of Katarina. As we arrived, Lord Tepes was clearly there already with his facade up, still appearing unchanged, attempting to influence Lady Balnades' mind and no doubt trying to convince them to work together to hurt the city. But Lady Balnades, with her upstanding morals, knows her first duty to the people of Katarina and to defend them as they are. After Tepes had left, there seemed to have been a teleportation circle, but I believe, and I'll gesture over at Lady Balnades, the teleportation circle within her own manor was not deactivated. It hadn't worked for several years, and then suddenly they teleported in with their creations. There was a large battle, and we were luckily able to escape, protecting Lady Balnades. Then we came here for security. There may be an attack coming here, but we would rather go and take the fight to them.
Would we? It's always better to defend the fortified position.
It is, but if we can take the initiative, we might be able to strike them before they do anything themselves.
The best offense is a good defense.
Best defense is a good offense. Anyway.
Belmont kind of looks to you. I'm inclined to agree with Adorable here. If they came in for a teleportation, then there's nothing stopping them really gaining complete control of that area immediately. They're probably going to be after us now. If they were after the swords again, like last time.
Quite possibly. They probably are after the swords again. And with Lady Balnades now seeing what they're capable of when they assume they're not going to get what they want, they're no doubt after the Fine Lady as well.
Balnades kind of nods a little bit this. And yeah, largely.
Okay.
Then
well,
Belmont.
I will bow to my brother's greater knowledge of defending a fortified position. We should prepare for an attack.
Right. Well, I'm going to need at least 10 minutes to activate the defenses I have available in this manner. You guys are going to have to hold down the fort until then.
So, what are the defenses you've mentioned?
He looks a little apprehensive, and he's like, I really didn't want to resort to this, but he kind of indicates one of the suits of armor behind you, and says, pretty much that. I have quite a large collection of them, and I can animate them.
Oh my!
As divine puppets, or as sentient beings, such as our good friend here, and I'll point over at Rusty.
More puppets.
Rusty
I'm
will
afraid.
wave in a comical fashion.
he gives a chuckle at that, but says not quite as complex as Rusty.
Defective.
Empty armor with simple directives.
Were they ever living creatures, or are these merely
They're suits
suits of armor?
They're suits of armor, brother.
They're suits of armor, but they will be powered by magic.
Okay, that's fine. I've just had
That's
bad
a
experiences in
useful
the past
spell.
with souls being trapped in their armor and being used for negative objectives.
If you hadn't noticed, there's a naked man in the room. Do you think we could provide him with some?
Why don't we
armor and
put him
weapons?
inside one of the suits of armor? Then at least he can be useful in the fight.
He's useful normally.
What is Archie's strength?
Not high enough.
Probably not high enough.
Archie, what's your strength? 15.
15, I believe.
I am checking.
Well, it could be. 15 is quite
15?
high, actually.
Yeah.
Might be high enough.
Not sure that's actually. No, that's not high enough to wear plate though.
Plate's 15.
Is it?
Yeah, exactly. 15.
Oh, then you could definitely wear one.
Could it then be animated around him?
Belmont kind of is looking at you guys with a bit of concern. He goes, "Yeah, that's the thing. It will animate with him in it, and might try to take control of the movements."
So,
So what you're saying is he could get downed and continue fighting.
That's correct.
wait,
But
yeah,
you
but
could also quite
he also would,
easily
he also
die.
wouldn't be fighting. The suit of armor would fight you. He'd be stuck inside it.
Pretty much, you'd have to fight for control the entire time.
I mean, if Archie wants to do it, he can. But probably easier for him if we get him normal armor.
Yeah, do you have any spare guard armor we may
How do you-
borrow for our friend here?
John, what do you want to do? Archie, what do you want to do?
It would be so fun.
I say go for it, Patrick.
Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
well,
Rusty's gonna walk over to Archie and just hand him 5 gold pieces for being such an amazing sport.
Archie's just like, I gotta keep the saffrons, right?
Yeah, of course. This is
Right.
yours to keep.
I think he means it. I think talking about the armor.
Oh,
Belmont is quite visibly terrified, but he says, "Okay, we'll get you suited up in a minute. I'll get one of my men to do that for you." And
Belmont, it's probably safer with him in the armor. He is like a murderer.
He is a loose cannon. So
that is
I
a
mean,
good
I'm not
point.
bad. I'm not bad.
no,
Right.
you're a
Not bad. You're a
cannon.
very
As long as
good
we can
murderer.
point you in the right direction.
Okay,
Thank you.
then Archie, your AC currently will be 18.
Excellent.
God damn.
That's 2 more than I've already got, I believe.
And then we'll have to deal with the consequences of that. in the fight.
Consequences? What consequences?
I don't know. Do you want a weapon? Can you get
oh,
some
do
weapons
the
too?
armors? It looks like they're holding swords as well in the pictures.
Yeah, every single one has a lord.
You got a longsword too. Okay, so you got a 1d8 weapon, Archie.
However,
Actually,
it is-
backtracking, where's all my weapons? I want my weapons back.
We can, no, they're in a different.
They're not
They're
here.
they're in another castle.
yeah. One of the sort of bodyguards kind of goes, "You probably won't be getting them back anytime soon."
Bitch.
As soon as we can reclaim House Belmont, I'm sure we'll be able to find Death Bow and the Circumciser for you.
I need the circumciser. I need it.
I know you,
Right.
buddy. It's okay.
I think I've heard enough of this. We can get you. We can get you some weapons. What's your style?
Ranged, I guess.
You wear your plate armor.
Yeah, you can get into the melee and start stabbing people.
I could do stabby.
Or I mean, if you want a crossbow, you can get a crossbow.
Yeah, whatever fits your needs.
Right. Well, I'll see what we have in the stores, and we'll get back to you. You guys want to?
I would experiment. Get him a crossbow and a rapier.
Will do. And he says, probably best to get acquainted with space. And get ready.
Yep. To the courtyard, brother.
Indeed. I'll quickly look at Lord Belmont before he goes back to his preparations. Do you have any restorative potions at all?
I do. Yes. I'll grab what I can, and I'll meet you in the courtyard.
Certainly. Thank you.
No worries.
I'm taking this bench.
That is a bookshelf.
I'm taking this bookshelf.
Brother! Oh god, the books! Oh, Malcador's going to be pissed about this.
What exactly are you planning on doing with the bookshelf?
Fortification.
I'm going to mage hand as many books off gently as possible and place them in a very clean pile next to a different bookshelf.
Okay, then could you roll me a strength check, Adorable?
I can indeed.
Cool. So you find the best place to kind of grip the bookshelf, and then you just start dragging it along with you. Yeah, there you are. Where you just tell me where you want to put it, and
It'll be outside when we.
it will be outside. Wonderful. I will bring that with us.
Thank you very much.
It's like, Lord Belmont, the time may not be fitting just now, but we should certainly talk about you perhaps joining with the library of the Sigillus at some point. This is a good collection you have here. We should share this knowledge with the world. Anyway, let's sorry, what was that? What was that Callum said?
So you say if you point to the pile of books on the floor.
Yeah, it is a very nice collection, and I could just read through it all the time. But no, we need to fight the draconic monsters.
He puts a hand up. He's like, "You're right. It's a bit not the right time. But interesting idea. Thanks."
As I step out to the hallway, I see, ooh, this table's nice.
One fortification at a time, brother.
Rusty,
Yes.
can you take the table with you?
Could you not? Shouts Lord Belmont. This is my home.
And it's under attack, and we default.
Your home we're about to defend.
He kind of just face palms. If you must.
Off you go. Rusty.
I'm not taking the table. He's asked me not to.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys are heading back out into the courtyard?
Yeah, let's head out and prepare to defend our position.
Then Saba, well, actually, everyone will note that Xantu is going to stay behind.
Before Xantu goes in, can you touch us all? For good luck.
Yeah, Xantu actually looks at good. Yes, of course. I can heal all of you. Who's hurt?
Me.
I'll put up my hand and walk forward.
How badly?
It's like about on a scale of 1 to 15, about 17.
If I was to give my hurtiness the arbitrary number of points, it would be 26.
Okay, so Xantu gives you both 10 HP left each.
Bastard.
Okay. Thanks, Santi. Good luck getting the defenses up quickly. We'll need them.
Archer, you hurt too. Good shot, Archie.
He can't be hurt when he's inside living armor.
Archie's fine. Cool. Let's continue.
Saba, I've asked for those spell slots, recovery potions already. I'm sure we can share them if there's any in the source.
Those are potions.
Health potions, I believe you asked for.
I meant regenerative, as in the
Oh,
anything to
magic.
recover, like magical or mental or physical.
Okay.
Or like
Well, that's low.
metagaming, they call it like a short or long rest. Anything that can get a spell slot back.
Just learn to fire a crossbow.
But I like fire.
Right. So you guys should be at pretty much top middle. You guys head out into the.
Yep, I see it.
Oh yeah. So that's pretty much middle. And what you guys get out there, the guards are pretty much on standby, and a couple of minutes pass when one of the soldiers comes out and he goes, I've brought some potions, and he puts a sort of box down and he opens it up. There's 4 health potions that you see, and one other potion that's kind of more bluish color.
So I recommend the 4 people that can't heal themselves take a health potion.
That seems smart.
The guard points to the blue one and goes, this is the only one we have. This is regenerative one.
Okay. Saba, shall we flip a coin to see who gets this?
Well, we got health potions. Then
Okay.
we need damage more than health, right?
Sorry, I say that again, Cal?
If we've got health potions, we need damage more than health.
True, but taking a health potion also costs like an action.
Flip it.
Okay, I'll flip a gold coin. One for. Actually, I should have said that before I flipped it.
Or just both do it and see what's higher on 1d2.
Yeah. So you do I flip a coin as well, Saba? Because I didn't think this one through. Right,
Saba wins.
Saba, you win. And I'll hand over the blue potion to him.
Bob, take that down, boy. Where's my bookcase?
That is a good point. There you are.
Where do I want it put? I'll shove it here, please.
Gotcha.
Cool. Fortify. What health potion do we have?
So they're just regular sort of not health potion. They will heal you for 2d8.
Okay, cool. Is there anything else we can use as cover?
There is you'll notice there's a wagon in the bottom top right corner, which has a couple of corpses in it. Other than that, there's not much besides the walls themselves.
Is this right? Are we on a hill at all?
Yeah, it's kind of raised up a bit. So difficult to just sense in the scale.
Guys, can we make an explosive cart?
We can, but I think we'll probably get assaulted from the sky. I don't know how.
Alright. If it's like a formation that we can push the cart into when they
Sure.
land.
I am more than happy to help with that. Fire does seem to burn away these wicked creatures.
What could we load into? I go back to the guards. Can we load this cart with something that goes through?
I will see what we have. But it might not be much. What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
Last resort. If we're about to be overrun, we can set it off and try and take it out as many as we can.
Understandable. Yeah. I'll see what we can do.
Perhaps some barrels of oil, something like that.
We can do something like that. Yeah, no problem. We'll get her fallen out first. And he motions to a couple of the soldiers manning a ballista to come help him. And
I mean, you could leave him in, maybe like an extra biohazard component to the weapon, but it's fine. Take him out.
You're fortunate he's already ran off.
I'm just muttering that. Muttering on the head there. This is not efficient use of material.
Cool. Ahriman we'll see from his flying patrol. There are.
Speaking of Ahriman, I'll summon Ross.
Yeah.
We'll notice that there are soldiers moving towards the castle, and as he kind of flies closer, he will note that they are dressed in sort of the interesting advocate knight garb.
Oh, wow, they're walking around openly in it. Are people in the streets running away from them?
No, you notice the streets aren't exactly busy at this time of day, but the people who do see them just basically part and let them pass, and they don't do anything to hurt these people. They just kind of walk past them.
Okay, I'll let the party know and inform the guards we have incoming. How far away are they?
They'll probably be at the gates in maybe about 5 minutes.
Okay.
I'm trying to work out if it's worth going up on the walls and trying to man the siege weapons or help with the siege weapons.
Question for Liam: have I attuned successfully to the shield?
You have.
Excellent.
Do you want to be some living artillery, brother, and stand on one of these towers with the archers?
My artillery abilities are going to be quite limited. I'm quite tired without that potion.
What can you do apart from cast magic?
Sorry?
You can still cast like cantrips and stuff.
I can still cast Fireball, yeah, but not quite the artillery
You'd best
I would like.
stay behind me if you're that vulnerable. Surely that way I can at least offer you some protection.
Oh, yeah, they can fly, can't they? So yeah, maybe tower's not a great idea. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Towers will be a target, but I can certainly give good covering fire across most of this space.
I will start examining the ballista.
Okay.
Why is this one white?
The dwarf looks at you and just kind of goes, we painted them different color. This is just no real reason.
Stylistic choices.
Good. I like the way you think.
Thank you. It gets boring looking at the same weapon every day.
Do they have names?
Like, I'd be honored, Sava.
This one's Shelby. The rest don't, because everyone else is unimaginative.
These buildings, which are inside the courtyard, what are they?
They are sort of barracks for the soldiers.
How fortified are they?
Not very.
They're not like, terribly fortified. Sort of if the door was broken down or the windows were smashed, it would be quite easy to sort of climb in.
Brother, remember they can cast fire.
They can,
in a house made of wood.
Is
True.
the ground we're standing on right now flammable, or is it like properly?
It's stone.
Yeah, it's sort of a stone.
It's like it would take a lot.
Yeah.
It would if there's enough firepower to set this on fire. We have more issues here, Rusty. But that oil from the wagon might help us if you've got a plan. Rusty?
The oil on the wagon?
Yeah,
that's
the wagon
barrels of oil.
I'm sorry if you're having flashbacks to the other wagon full of barrels.
Your other life.
No, I'm just thinking of uses we could make. Unfortunately, the problem is when those creatures die, they explode.
Also explode. Yeah, true.
That's why the barrel full of oil will be great fun.
Yeah, I'm not convinced.
So the guard does kind of come back. He's put like a block of wood down in front of the wheels to stop the wagon rolling by itself.
I admire his work.
Okay.
What is it? It's this one seems to be leaking, sir.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to. He's kind of punctured a small hole in one of them, so when it pushes down, it will big boom.
I like how this man thinks.
Catches fire quicker.
I don't think this is a good idea, but as long as we all get out of the way first.
If you can stand on it and cast shield on it, not shield, whatever it is, your magic shield, and then it'll be fine. Keep it safe until we want to push it out. Problem solved. Oh, the bookcase is slightly in the way now. Oh well.
I'm sure you can fix that.
Bookcase, come with me. It's fine. Bookcase can stay where it is for now. I'm sure the wagon is fast, heavy enough that it can knock the bookcase.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably should get through that quite easily.
It might like slow it down, but it'll definitely knock it over.
Yeah. How well armed are the men on the wall?
You'll note that the men who are sort of on the towers are all armed with longbows, and they also have sort of short swords ready. The ones who are manning the wall currently are all wield spears, and they have light crossbows. And the dwarfs, besides the ballista, they're all got heavy axes.
All right.
Also known as haxes.
Please never do that again.
Like, I've always wanted to see Dowie wielding their axes, so this will be good to see. Yeah. So, just a quick question of one of the nearby guards: how is the sewage system from the courtyard and the inner house?
Stay.
The sewage system?
As in, can someone infiltrate through it?
Oh, no. Lord Belmont was very particular about that when he was designing the place. Sewers are run too narrow. A halfling would have difficulty getting through them.
Okay, good. That is nice. So we won't have shit-covered monsters
Isn't there a
coming
spell
in.
that lets you shrink people
There are a few, but hopefully
It's fine.
they won't have enough
Let-
materials to cause that spell to happen too often.
We'll just assume it's not an issue, and then it will become an issue, and then we'll all die.
Exactly. And by that stage, we'll be dead. So who cares?
Can we detach one guard to go and sit on the entrance to the sewers? Guard the poop chute?
Yeah, of course, not a problem. And he turns around to sort of one of the other soldiers, and he runs off to deal with it.
Hooray! We have an early warning system.
Yep. How far away are the Advocate Knights now?
So they're pretty much just so the sort of the fort building itself is just a little bit out of the way of the town, and they've just kind of left the sort of town bit and are marching towards the fort. So they'll be there in about a minute's time.
Do we want to go and try and speak with them first?
That'd be a good idea. I'm going to quickly try and message Lady Balnades in case we're in range with my message cantrip. Does
Okay,
she
you definitely
respond?
are. Okay, what are you saying to her?
It's like, Lady Balnades, we may be about to have another altercation with these men. If anything begins to happen within the mansion that you need help with, respond to this message as quick as you can.
Okay. She responds and lets you know that Belmont is sort of securing a safe room. But if the worst comes, she'll get in touch.
Okay. I may also need to impersonate you with these attackers that are about to come on board, just to give you a heads up.
Do what you must.
Okay. Thank you, lady. I'm sure we'll see you after the battle, if we both live.
Hopefully.
Okay. And then I'll leave the line open for her to scream for help if something goes wrong. Okay, let's get ready for this. I think that's a good idea, though, to go and talk to them. Give Lord Belmont more time to get his defences in place.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, I will. I can't wait to go up there as well. I'll move up next to the bookcase.
I will come to cover you.
Thank you.
Hidari, you want to come here, back me up?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, forces are now arrayed outside. Great.
Well, that sound more enthusiastic.
Sorry, let me get that right. Oh, good. The enemy are outside.
Much better.
It's like, men, to arms.
How many do we count?
Too many. I can only count 6.
Yeah, so you currently count about
48 at the moment.
there you are, 48. And you also see behind the initial line that there are 5 also the sort of fanatics, the magic casters of the group. Each one of them is sort of wearing a different coloured robe to sort of correspond with the colours of the chromatic dragons.
I'm glad they're showing their true allegiance.
Yeah, that's ballsy, showing their true allegiances out in the open like this.
I think at this point, there's no real questions about who their allegiance is to.
Yeah, but now they're showing it to the people of Katarina.
Plus, I think they've got a lot of pride in who they are, and they want to let everyone know. Show the colours of the rainbow.
Lady Balnades doesn't trust these anymore, I am hoping.
No.
I think she's probably seen the not the error of her ways, but just the true intentions.
If only Shatter was the best spell, because all these guys.
Yeah, so David, you've pretty much got a long rest from that.
Oh, bollocks, that would have been amazing. Dev's in the next one.
What's Sam?
He was asking what the spell slots were recovered.
If you want a long rest, we can have one, but we will have to sit for 8 hours while the battle rages around us.
No,
not.
It's like, I mean, I'm tired, but I'd like a challenge. Plus, we gotta make sure we save Katarina, right? We're heroes after all.
Yeah, you're really interesting paladins. Yeah, cool. Is Kate back?
Is Kate back?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh,
Is everybody here?
I believe so.
Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Shall we roll initiative?
Are you ready? Gladiators.
it's like, today we are canceling the apocalypse.
Oh.
I mean,
Slowly, but we're
Slowly.
canceling the apocalypse. Oh,
Hopefully.
Better than average.
maybe we're canceling the apocalypse.
Archie, you rolled so low for you. I mean, the Advocate Knight rolled really low, so that's good.
Oh,
I mean, that was gratefully low.
Well, I'm cancelling the apocalypse at least.
Who are we missing?
Rusty's there.
Hadari.
Send the initiative on you.
Forgot to
You know you're fucked when you have to rely on a healer to save the party.
you know, there's this wonderful thing. It's called hold action.
It is, yeah.
It's pretty good.
Although Archie doesn't have a choice in his actions.
Oh,
I mean, he has some choice.
He can fight the armor.
It depends on what he rolls, I guess.
That's a good point. I mean, the armor's not been activated yet, so at the moment he's fine.
Yeah, at the moment he's pretty much just wearing heavy armor.
Stealthy as fuck. You ever did see.
he just clinks when he moves. It's great.
There's no downside to it other than the penalty for stealth, right? So he's actually.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
And we're not being stealthy right now, so he's sorted.
Yeah. It's all good.
Archie should keep.
Just so we're aware, I'm going to need to take a break in 20 minutes to walk the dog.
That's fine. I likewise will need to do the same.
I mean, does it need to be 20 minutes? Do you want to do it now? Before the combat starts?
So before we cancel the apocalypse, shall we have a comfort break?
That makes
Yep.
sense.
I mean, if the apocalypse is going to happen, we want to be well rested.
Okay, then in that case, we'll take a quick comfort break and we'll dive into
David,
the
you need
combat.
to walk
straight.
me as well.
Okay, well, let's have an empty break then.